Astronomers have spotted another mysterious interstellar visitor racing through our solar system, and this one is unlike anything we've ever seen before. Officially named 3I, Atlas, this colossal traveler has been clocked hurtling through the void at more than 150,000 miles per hour, faster than any spacecraft humanity has ever built, and on a path that proves beyond any doubt it did not originate in our solar system. Unlike the asteroids and comets that circle our sun in predictable loops, bound by gravity's leash, this giant comes from the deep unknown, from a place so far beyond our reach that even our most advanced telescopes can barely imagine it. It is only the third confirmed interstellar object humanity has ever encountered. The first was Oumuamua in 2017, a slender, cigar-shaped enigma that tumbled through the inner solar system and left behind more questions than answers. The second was 2I, Borisov in 2019, a comet-like body that gave us a glimpse of the kind of icy wanderers that may drift between stars. But 3I, Atlas is different. Staggeringly different. While Oumuamua was only a few hundred meters long and Borisov measured perhaps a couple of miles across, this new object could be up to 12 miles in size. Large enough to swallow Mount Everest. Large enough that if it were to collide with Earth, it would unleash energy surpassing the asteroid that ended the reign of the dinosaurs. It is not just another interstellar visitor. It is a titan, a ghost from another star system, a reminder that the universe still has ways of humbling us. The discovery was made by the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System, or ATLAS, a sky survey telescope in Hawaii designed to detect potentially hazardous objects heading toward Earth. But no one expected it to find this. When astronomers first noticed its faint glow, they assumed it was an ordinary comet. Its haze suggested ice sublimating under sunlight, creating the familiar halo. Yet the more they tracked it, the stranger it became. Its orbit was hyperbolic, an escape path, not a loop. This thing had come from far away and was merely passing through, never to return. Its speed, direction, and trajectory confirmed it. It was interstellar. Another wanderer, but unlike anything before. What stunned scientists most wasn't just its sheer size, but its appearance. Unlike Borisov, its coma, the glowing haze around it, flickered oddly, as though it weren't simply reflecting sunlight, but producing light of its own. Its spectral signature didn't quite match the chemical fingerprints of water ice or carbon compounds normally expected in comets. Instead, there were strange emissions, faint but persistent, suggestive of exotic molecules, perhaps frozen in conditions no human laboratory has ever replicated. Was it carrying chemistry from a world unlike anything in our solar system? Was it a shard of an alien planet, ripped free and cast adrift in interstellar tides? Telescopes around the world immediately trained their eyes upon it. The Hubble Space Telescope captured its luminous tail stretching millions of miles, yet the brightness seemed to pulse irregularly, as though it were responding to forces unseen. The James Webb Space Telescope probed deeper with its infrared instruments, revealing surfaces that reflected heat unevenly, as though part of the body was metallic, or at least covered in minerals unknown in our own planetary system. Some even speculated the possibility of hollow cavities or pockets within, places where volatiles were escaping in sudden jets, creating the illusion of a pulse. But not everyone was convinced it was natural. Oumuamua had already forced the question. Its strange acceleration, its bizarre shape, and the way it reflected sunlight led respected scientists, including Harvard's Avi Loeb, to suggest it might have been artificial, perhaps even a derelict probe from another civilization. Those whispers never quite died, and now, with 3I, Atlas dwarfing Oumuamua in both size and complexity, the speculation has returned with a vengeance. Could this be more than rock and ice? Could it be engineered? Consider this. 12 miles across is enormous for an interstellar object. Objects that large are rare even within our own solar system's asteroid belt. To hurl one across the interstellar void requires violent events. A planet ripped apart, a star torn by gravity, a system in chaos. Yet here it is, gliding silently past our sun, as if guided. And its path, while random on the surface, seems strangely aligned with the ecliptic plane of our solar system, the flat disk where most planets orbit. Coincidence? Perhaps. Or perhaps intent. Already, rumors are swirling in scientific circles about its glow. Some researchers quietly admit that its spectral readings don't entirely fit natural expectations. Its haze doesn't behave like sublimating ice under the sun's heat. It seems too stable, too consistent. Some measurements even suggest electromagnetic activity around the body, as though it carried a weak magnetic field of its own, something no ordinary comet should possess. If that is true, then 3I Atlas might be more than debris. It could be technological. Imagine, for a moment, a vessel, not a ship in the human sense, but a construct vast enough to masquerade as an asteroid or comet, its true purpose hidden within. Perhaps a probe launched tens of thousands of years ago by a civilization that long since perished. Or perhaps not perished at all. Perhaps still watching. Even if entirely natural, the object is a treasure trove. In its icy body may be chemistry from another star system, frozen molecules formed under alien suns. Amino acids, complex organics, or even ingredients for life itself might be trapped within its frozen heart, preserved for eons as it drifted between the stars. If so, 3I Atlas could be carrying the very seeds of biology, fragments of panspermia, proof that life's building blocks are universal. If such material could ever be collected and studied, it could answer one of humanity's oldest questions: are we alone? Or is life a cosmic inevitability? But therein lies the tragedy. 3I Atlas is moving far too fast for any spacecraft to reach it with our current technology. By the time missions could be planned, built, and launched, it would already be gone, cast back into the darkness between stars, perhaps never to be seen again. Humanity can only watch as it streaks past, a cosmic messenger waving from across the void, leaving us with tantalizing glimpses but no way to touch it. And yet, the encounter has already changed us. It is a reminder that the universe is not empty, that our solar system is not an isolated island. Objects from other stars drift into our neighborhood, carrying with them whispers of alien worlds. Some are small. Some, like 3I Atlas, are giants. But each time one arrives, it brings the possibility of revelation. It forces us to confront the scale of the cosmos, the reality that our sun is not the only furnace shaping matter, and that the universe is filled with journeys we may never understand. Still, questions linger. Why now? Why so soon after Oumuamua and Borisov? For billions of years, Earth may never have noticed a single interstellar object, and now, within a single decade, we've seen 3. Are we simply getting better at finding them? Or is something else happening, an increase, a surge, a wave of travelers from the stars? Could something have disturbed a distant system, sending fragments streaming across the galaxy, and we are only beginning to feel the storm? Or, more disturbingly, could it be intentional? Could we be standing on the edge of recognition, the moment when we realize the cosmos is not silent at all, but filled with messengers designed to look like rocks and ice, drifting until they pass close enough for civilizations like ours to notice? 3I Atlas is a mystery too big to ignore. It is not just an object in the sky. It is a mirror, reflecting our deepest questions back at us. Who else is out there? How many worlds lie beyond our reach? How many civilizations may have launched their own seeds into the void? As it continues its journey, slipping past the sun and back into the abyss, one thing becomes clear. Interstellar visitors will not stop coming. They are not accidents. They are inevitabilities. And each one carries with it the possibility that our universe is far more alive, far more complex, and far more extraordinary than we dare to imagine. 3I Atlas will soon vanish into the night, a fleeting ghost too fast to grasp. But the questions it raises will linger. Is it just a frozen shard of some alien world? Or is it something greater, something older, something watching? And perhaps the most unsettling thought of all is this. If objects like this can reach us, silently, suddenly, from the infinite dark,